Looks like we find an early game, and it's gonna be against Kimmo. First of all, welcome guys, welcome to the stream on this rather nice Sunday. I hope you have a nice Sunday. Mine was okay, I guess. And let's hop into the game really quickly. Load in camera a little bit. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, let's see what this game has in store for us against Kimmo. Zizka, Bach, Marlene, No Joan of Arc, Sad, Ocean Liner, Man Project, Railroad, Machu Picchu. We have Bill Gates, but no Pierre. We have Mandela though. Napoleon. Yeah, very few military actions. Only Zizka and Napoleon. Also no defense against Zizka. No Nostradamus. So it could get heavy military. I definitely expect him to grab the Roman roads, and then we probably grab the engineering genius. That's probably what's going to be happening. I mean, alternative is bad. Yeah, alternatives are bad. So yeah, nice to see that people are still excited for the Kuberturn Cup 2. I don't know, Jim, if you have not, if you were not here the last, I don't know when I announced it, like 1 week ago, maybe a little bit longer. If you haven't, then we're probably gonna do it anyway. Play the trailer once again today to get the people excited, to get those people who haven't signed up yet, make them sign up, or excited to watch, either of those two. So let's see here. I think he's gonna grab Hammurabi or Cleopatra, and then we get the other leader, whichever that is. That could get tricky with the library. Yeah, it could get tricky with the library that we have to grab that next turn. And then we're looking... Your laptop died? No problem, no problem. Also, my PC is having some problems as well. If you watched yesterday, it started to make some weird noises. Not too loud. It's still making those noises. My HDD is having problems. It's going well. Very good. Good thing is I'll be able to work from home eventually. Looking forward to that. That's good if you are looking forward to that. Right now, I'm also working partially from home. And that does have its upsides and some downsides. So I'm happy basically that I have basically half and half. Oh.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Looking forward to the Kuberturn Cup next weekend.
The Kuberturn Cup. Thank you very much, Jim. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to that. And you already have 13 months. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, glad to have you back. Glad your new job is going well. And yeah, thanks for the resub for 13 months. Pretty crazy. And yeah, I'm also really looking forward to the Kuberturn Cup next weekend. It's gonna be very exciting. Are those board games behind me? Yes, of course. What else would be behind me besides board games? I mean, you probably, yeah, you see basically the 2 rows of my shelf that are filled with board games. I don't have that many. I'm not one of those people who collects all the board games. Okay, it doesn't grab a leader. Interesting. But the library stays on 2. The damn library. I still want to do this. The alternative is Cleopatra. Yeah, let's go for this, I guess. I need the library. I need to grab this. And then I also want a lead. I could grab Cleopatra and not build anything. Yeah, let's just do this. You're always jealous of board game collections? Yeah, me as well. When you see those pictures on the internet, you know, with those big board game collections, you get jealous. But then on the other hand, you have a lot of games that you have to play. I mean, those aren't too many board games, but well, I'm a person, if I play a board game, I really commit to it, as you maybe can see with my experience with Through the Ages. played that game and only that game. And I mean, especially at the moment, it's hard playing a lot of board games where you need more than 2 players. So I try to not buy too many games that are not going to be played and then just collecting them. So I'm trying to keep it relatively simple and only get the best games that I'm most excited about. Okay, we can't finish library. Do we want anything? We could go printing press and Leo actually. There's something to do here. Printing press next turn. No irrigation then, I guess. But the printing press. Yeah, let's maybe do this. Skip the lab. And there's not that much for printing presses, I think. And Gaudi. But only Gaudi. Still maybe good idea. At some point you get so many, you can never play enough. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have alchemy pretty early. We have printing press. He already has built 2 philosophies, so I don't think printing press for him. Especially he needs to finish the Roman roads. Or he probably wants to finish the Roman roads this turn. And I don't think. I also think he wants Code of Law, so probably no printing press for him. So next turn we finish this. Can grab the printing press hopefully. We need happy faces. Yeah, we need a lot of happy faces. Could even go for bread. Okay, doesn't finish it, but we get printing press. All right. And he skips irrigation as well. I mean, there's ocean liner, but that's the second irrigation. There's a lot of good cards here now. Definitely want to finish this. And I could grab a bunch of cards, a bunch of good cards. Printing press. I could also build one. Yeah, get the science. Yeah, that's very good. Get 2 extra science production. About going for printing press instead of finishing. Well, I can just finish as well, right? Thanks to Leo giving the 1 extra resource. I could not finish, but... Or both. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, we could think about... wait. Could think about not finishing if that gives us more of those nice cards that we want. But honestly, I think I like this. And then we have to decide which card we want. Either the irrigation or the bread. We could get Great Wall. Then we get 1 happy face at least. I think irrigation is nice. We get extra... We have a lot of science now. We have good resource thanks to Leonardo. And then we get irrigation, which is a cheap tech, which is good for Leo. And then we get the food, as well as maybe Great Wall. Okay, aggression knights can be good with the medieval army. Yeah. Nice to not have to depend on trying to get selective breeding. I mean, he has to, basically, now. Yeah, it's 1 extra yellow cube, but that's not gonna carry him too long. The only problem is there's ocean liner and the selective breeding. So then irrigation is always not as important. It's still good to have it, but I mean, there's also statue. All of those things make the irrigation not quite as important as usually. Okay, development of religion, that's 1 happy face. And then we get the Great Wall, that's the second happy face, and that should be enough for now. Okay, goes for... Oh, okay. No, no we don't. He grabs the Great Wall, alright. And we have a good Gaudi setup now. Can go for the irrigation. Upgrade. Definitely want the knights. We have 1 small problem here. Do I need iron? I don't... Yeah, but it's still... I probably want the knights. Just increasing population would get us... Could just upgrade 2 times and then we have to choose which card we want. Probably Knights. And we could go for Iron and then Machu Picchu maybe. For Iron next turn. We don't have to go for Strength, but it did build an extra warrior and can go for the Great Wall. So he's threatening a little bit. And maybe I should grab Knights. I mean, Machu Picchu is hard to build when going irrigation first. I'll grab the Knights. I don't know. He can't really use the Iron right now. He only has 2 Scions. He needs to build on the Great Wall. So this early Iron doesn't give him that much. Okay, population. And then there's still the second Iron. Maybe we can get that one. What would be great would be some civil actions. He has that Code of Laws. We don't. But we produce a lot of science. That's what we have. And Leo. Leo is also good. Culture as well. And then, yeah, maybe we can go for Gaudi. Gaudi looks promising. Bach can be good. We're building those 2 buildings. Yeah. We have some good things coming, hopefully. Okay, he goes to Swordsman. Go for Barbarossa. Hey, Genghis. You mean him? Apparently not. I mean, maybe. He doesn't have any extra military actions, but he could get Theocracy. I mean, he could go for threatening Barbarossa. Luckily, we do have the Knights. Don't want to play Barbarians here. More free population, alright. And then... could build a Knight. But do we need to be strong? We can also build another printing press. And then probably research the Knights. Because I don't want any of these cards. Yeah, I think I like the extra printing press. We have so much population. And then researching the Knights. We need to do that next turn anyway. I don't want any of these. Don't need Frugality. Don't need Rich Land. Don't need Cartography. Just go for the Knights. Yeah, which I could be nice, but I think we're very limited in civil actions, so I think that's fine. Well, the territory could be good, but he opens the last card, so that would go into the next deck, and then we don't know how good it will be. I mean, he can finish Great Wall this turn, he can develop Swordsman. Build a Swordsman, play Legion, then he has a lot of strength, but luckily we can then go for the medieval army ourselves. Maybe even, I don't know, Warfare. I mean, Warfare's not that good, but it's something. And let's see if he goes for Barbarossa. I mean, Michelangelo also is something he could do. He could go for Michelangelo, finish the Great Wall, and I don't know, grab Machu Picchu, maybe. Yeah, Warfare definitely could be nice here if we want to defend. It's better than Theocracy. I don't want to go for Theocracy, and then Warfare is the better alternative. If I need some strength. And he's not gonna grab the Warfare. He has Swordsman and Iron in hand and 2 science production. And yeah, we need something for our science. We have 5 science production. We have done a good job of spending the science so far. And then Warfare would be nice together with that. Yeah, not having to be afraid of the Reds is the main part. We're not going to play them, of course, but we also know that they are not in this deck now, so we can maybe relatively freely... Okay, he goes for Theocracy, but no Barbarossa. Okay, yeah, he wants to threaten, but we get the Warfare. I think we're fine then. I don't think we get stronger than him. Definitely think Warfare is going to be good. Yeah, we can defend. Easily. He's gonna get Shishka. And we don't take enough cards to end the age, but that's not possible anyway, I think. Could play Wealthy Territory. Yeah, Theology could... This could be a Theology game. And what happens if we also take the Alchemy? I mean, that's one civil action wasted. But then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, he loses Cleopatra. Can't use her one more time. Can't get the civil action back. And the Alchemy is pretty bad for us. I think I like this in a way. It's not perfect, but it's alright. I mean, I could also get stronger than him, right? Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Oh, I can't get stronger, only the same strength. Yeah, then it's not good. Then we want to go for 2 medieval armies. I think I like the Theology. And then the question is, do we increase Pop? Or do we take Alchemy and the Age? I think I like that more. We don't want to end the age. I mean, it's gonna be quite threatening with Zhishka. Maybe we should play with Wealthy. Wealthy is very good for us. We have all of these cards in hand. Crusades is not the biggest problem. So what else did we do? Go for the Knight. This Theology is good. Warfare is good. Let's go for the Warfare. Draw that extra card. I mean, one problem with increasing here is Rebellion. Rebellion would lose us all our civil actions. And he has the Epiphase to do that. I think I like the Alchemy here. Yeah, my biggest problem is, what if it's Rebellion? Going down to 0 civil actions. It's Immigration, okay, that's the other one that's good for Epiphases. So we have a relatively similar game to yesterday. He has food problems. This is really good for him, getting that one extra free pop that he can build a farm with, or a warrior. Okay, he wants to go full on aggressive. We don't play the Dark Ages. A lot of cards, a lot of good cards. We could do this. We could also go for the Iron. Maybe it's still, yeah, maybe Iron is still good here. Going for 2 of them. Don't have to be afraid of reds. Still getting a good production up. Don't need the 1 happy face. Can defend. Something he might not be expecting, and then it doesn't make sense to get any more strength right now. Yeah, I think I like that. Upgrading production. Okay, we are ready for the colony. We can defend. We can defend. Nice. Yeah, definitely like this. Don't want to waste this card. It's too much worth. So get rid of 3 cards so we have more hand space. And he wasted his politics action, costing him 2 military. So that was a very good turn of events for us. Nice defend, yeah, thanks. Defended it myself. Forcing them into playing aggression, yeah, we always force people. I mean, there's actually yeah, I guess psychological mind game there. If we stay weak, he's tempted to play an aggression. So if we had built a knight, it would have been bad because we know that we can defend. So he might say we were lucky that we could defend, but that was information long ago. We had drawn a lot of cards, so okay, yeah. Oh, both of them. Okay, we can't play the deny game. We can't deny selective breeding and ocean liner, so it makes no sense to deny either of them. So we just have to concentrate on what we are doing. Do I need to go for this? Both on 2? Yeah, I'm not gonna grab too many cards, definitely. I would like these yellow cards, especially the breakthrough is nice, and then maybe the urban growth for the next theology. Like this upgrade, and then maybe just increase pop once. There's still the rebellion. Maybe we shouldn't play like this. Maybe I should go for a theology. That still doesn't work that nicely. Could do this and then I want to use the urban growth for building the theology. Maybe just have to risk it. These cards are very good. Risk the rebellion, not afraid. He's gonna play another aggression. Okay, oh, there's Gaudi, there is autonomous territory, so navigation could be very strong. He doesn't really have the science for that. Come on, we know you want to do it. You want to play another aggression. Also, he didn't draw a lot of cards. So if he didn't have a good card to play before, he only drew one new card. At least I hope so. Raiders. Raiders is fine. We have so much food. Yeah, theology for 0 science. That's gonna be quite nice. I mean, then the question is... I guess it's no question. My idea was maybe we get the extra resource from Leo, but yeah, 1 resource for 2 science. I'd take the 2 science, I guess. +3 with breakthrough? Yeah, +3 for researching something. That is a very smart idea. Yeah, how does that work? You invent theology and that's such a breakthrough that you gain 3 science instead of spending any. Because of Gaudi, for some reason. I'm really surprised that he went for the extra warrior instead of the farm. I think the farm would have been better. Maybe it didn't work because of civil and military actions. But that free pop that he got, if it invested it in the agriculture, he would have had 1 extra population by now. Okay, grabs selective breeding, engineering genius. It's Gaudi on 2? Come on. Come on, man. That's not nice. I still don't want to risk the rebellion. But I want navigation, I think. Gaudi is pretty nice. Guess we do it without the growth. And then we skip the navigation. I mean, there's only 1 card there, the wealthy. So this is 1 play, the other one would be ignoring Gaudi, I guess, go for navigation. Theology. The knight. So that's the alternative. Then for leaders, we still have some left. Nobel, Napoleon, Cook, Cook. I mean, we maybe gonna get colonies then. And Leonardo's not bad still. We get extra science. But we go down to 10 science. With the other play, the great thing is we have enough science to go for any government form, as John has pointed out. Go up to 8 culture production, have a lot of science, so we can go for Republic or Common. And we can also go for Republic, because we have warfare. Then it can work. We can get rid of the autonomous territory, I think. Prosperity, maybe? Maybe not. He still needs food. Still haven't drawn a tactic, so we might be in trouble there. Luckily, he doesn't have that many military actions to really threaten a war right now. I mean, maybe if he has one. New tactic, can go for cannons or something. Opera and team sports are waiting for us. Yeah, Opera is gonna be nice. We have all the population to build those. And team sports, maybe, I don't know. The Opera is gonna be good. There was rebellion. Ooh. Then the last turn was very, very dangerous. We got lucky there. I mean, we were playing around it a little bit, but not in that one turn where he opened the raiders, where we had 2 unhappy workers. We would have gone down to 0 civil actions. That would have been a disaster. Okay, he goes for Statue of Liberty without having a government form. Okay. So we're both searching for government forms. None of us gets it. Let's play Freedom of Movement, I think. Yeah. Knowledge of the Ancients. Your players have good luck, Tame. Yeah. Oh, he skips cannons. Really? He skips cannons. You don't have to build the warrior, just build the knight, get out of corruption, you send away for the wealthy territory, take away the cannon, grab the opera, can go for that next turn. Have you devalued monarchy lately? Seems like you're in despotism more these days. Ooh, there's common for him, then. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think this game monarchy was pretty late, and we had other things to develop. But it's always has been a hard decision. If you go for monarchy, you can't go for the common, especially. Yeah, maybe I have. And we might get punished for that. I mean, we're really struggling with our civil actions. Yeah, I can't send more than one knight. Okay, we get it. What we don't get is a tactic. We're still looking for a tactic with cannons, without cannons, with anything. I mean, we're probably not going to get riflemen, but maybe. Justice system is still in, yeah. I mean, that's going to be a good card for us. He goes for Code of Laws. We should be able to get the justice system. On the other hand, we might also go for Republic, and then we don't need it quite as much. I mean, with him not getting the cannons, he's just gotten a lot less threatening. Yeah, goes for common, of course. Wave, breakthrough. Builds a swordsman. Okay, he still wants to be threatening. There's Republic. And now we have the problem that we can't defend. And now we can. Just building cannons. Cannons are always good. And this way we can defend. Maybe grab the rifleman to have more options for H3 tactics, because we don't draw a lot of... Here we only draw one more H2 card. Yeah, I think I like the cannons, because we are forced into H3 tactics, and their cannons are the most important thing. But getting the rifleman is also pretty nice. Yeah, I think I like this. I mean, he can get pretty threatening if he goes for... Yeah, probably goes for Nobel. Maybe Napoleon, but probably Nobel. Gets strategy. Ooh, might be in trouble here. Okay. I mean, we can defend, you know. I mean, probably get rid of the strength cards. Can still get cavalrymen as well, so we can get the full military setup for H3. Could be nice. Culture is really close. 44 to 47, 7 to 8 production. He still hasn't gone for any food, so he really wants to upgrade both selective breedings this turn. Yeah, probably something like that. Go for Nobel, elect term, go for selective breeding, upgrade 2 times. You play patriotism, upgrade the swordsman. Don't know if he grabs strategy or not. Is he gonna grab cavalryman now, because can't stay at only swordsman. So maybe he can. Yeah, Nobel. Cavalryman as well. Scientific method. Are we still not prioritizing food? I don't know. I think more population would be very helpful for him. So this helps with that. Guess we can even not use the urban growth to get out of corruption. Probably have to grab the cavalryman at least. Hey, yeah, not the end of the stream, we're just starting, just the first game. Could go for tanks, sure. Perhaps we need a rifleman as well. We also want to be able to defend, so we probably need some strength here. Tanks seem pretty good. I think it's too late for journalism. We might go for multimedias, but the journalism is too small of an upgrade. That's too many civil actions that we would need to spend on that. I'll probably still grab the strategy. It's still a good tech for him. He has enough science now. And do I really want to go for tanks instead of cavalrymen? Yeah, maybe. We have a lot of resources. I guess we do. I guess we do grab the journalism, maybe. Oh, hand space is not the biggest problem anymore. Can maybe destroy the warrior later and build an opera, something like that. We also have freedom of movement at some point. But yeah, we are running out of population as well. Yeah, let's hope for mechanized army or any other modern army. I would be a little bit mad if we get positional now, but no, mechanized. Easy. You just have to really, really wish for it and it will happen. Vast territory, okay. That would help very much. He has swordsman +2, 6 is easy for him. Let's make it oh, this is too expensive, man. Oh, we have the tactic. Wow. Yeah, true. We can just go for 8 with the warrior and tanks. Okay, we make him pay. Getting sick from these Vlada prayers. Vlada prayers are the best. They help. Only because Coop said mechanized army bless Vlada, we did draw this. They help. Okay, let's see how much he has to send away. Hopefully a lot. Two. Okay. 2 is a little bit. I mean, he can use the wave to rebuild. He has the population now. Yeah, it's still a good move for him. But at least we made him pay 1 extra swordsman. I mean, with this tech, we don't need riflemen now. We can concentrate on better stuff. Maybe that better stuff might involve Marlene.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Hello, guys.
Hello, Topology. Welcome back for 6 months already. Really appreciate that. So welcome, welcome. And yeah, welcome in our awesome civilization where we just have drawn mechanized army. We are really blessed today, a little bit. With the rebellion, with the card draw was of yeah, pretty good. With drawing the defend cards, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Ravages is good. Yeah, we could start playing some politics again. His choices are not great. He doesn't want to lose the Great Wall, and Roman roads is something you never want to crumble. For us, it's fine. Ravages are going to be too late? Well, we don't know. They come into the next deck, so they aren't delayed. Oh, he just goes for more swordsmen. Grabs military build-up. I think we need to start playing some cards like Ravages. I think Ravages is fine here. Fuck. That's not so good. Especially because now we get quite strong. Oof, yeah, oof. Whose idea was the Ravages of Time? Lost all the culture we could have gained. Besides that, we could go for journalism. He might go for democracy. There's so much science now. He still doesn't have population, but it worked out fine with the vast territory, I guess. I would like to go for the opera. But we're missing 1 food. He wanted to be stronger for that. Yeah, he really... I mean, that was his card, so he knew that that would be on top, so... Maybe I should have seen that he really wanted to be stronger. And this is not bad, 2 journalisms. Next turn, maybe the opera. Maybe grab reserves. And engineering. It's too late for engineering now, I guess. But it's good for him, so we might still just take it. That irrigation in general. Yeah, it can be good, can backfire as well. Architecture can be used next turn. But I want to go for opera next turn. I mean, I could go for an extra journalism next turn with the architecture. But then he gets engineering. But yeah, I could go for architecture and another journalism. Then I run out of population to go for opera as well. Guess the reserves might help with that. Yeah, I mean, he has 20 science. If we give him something good, especially for wonders, I want to take that away. We might not go for it ourselves. We might need something else. Culture is still close even after the refugees, but those hurt, especially because we get stronger now. He doesn't have an easy way to get stronger, because he doesn't have population still. Because he still hasn't gone for the selective breeding. Mechanized agriculture could be nice. True, true. Not too late for that, probably. Exactly 7 science, Vlada's telling me. Yeah, I mean 7 science. There's only one thing you can get for 7 science in H3. Is he gonna go democracy maybe? I mean, he doesn't have a way to produce more culture. He doesn't have population for that. I guess refugees really helps him with the population. Yeah, that hurts. Refugees really suck. Pro Sports 2? Oh, damn. Yeah, Pro Sports 2. I don't know this game so well. Just started playing. I only have like 1,000 games, so how should I know that Pro Sports costs 7 science? From a Gaudi perspective, right. Pro Sports doesn't cost 7. It costs only... what does it cost? 4? But then... movies cost 7. Right, movies cost 7. Okay, let's go for democracy, modern infantry. He just wants... yeah, he's just gonna spam more and more swordsmen. He finally goes for food. I mean, I still might want to go for politics. He just got stronger, but refugees are out. A lot of other things are out. Could go for a bit of industry. That's 3 culture. If we get freedom of movement, could move the philosophy into journalism. Marlene and opera. Well, then we don't need Marlene yet, but we might definitely grab her. I'm gonna do it. Here's our time, okay. Maybe it's mechanized agriculture time. Next time we can go for opera and spam those. Yeah, go for opera next turn. Build 2 of them maybe. I mean, we don't have enough science for engineering, so we can't build that many operas. Revolutionary idea would be great. He doesn't have rockets. He doesn't have cannons either, yeah. Could not grab the reserves. Then we have enough food and resources are also fine. I guess it makes sense to deny the rockets. I'd really love to get the revolutionary idea, but I can't. Yeah, I think this is fine. We get a lot of population. We're still threatening a little bit. Science is the biggest problem. Yeah, he only has infantry tech. He does have cavalrymen in hand, but I think his idea is just modern infantry, and then with that and Great Wall, he's gonna be efficient enough. A bit of agriculture? Yeah, please. No. No impacts. A war, but the war has some obvious problems. That would have been nice to win, but... whatevs, whatevs. Also, wonders are gonna be hard to get. The Empire State doesn't look that nice. And then that's the last one besides the two. So he might grab Spaceflight here. I mean, for him it's also not that great. But it's gonna get better. Maybe Manhattan Project for him even. Yeah, not the best impact draw. He's played one, yeah. He's played one just now. Yeah, the war is definitely nice to grab. Let's see. Yeah, he grabs the Spaceflight Revolutionary Idea, but we might get the other one. That's another swordsman, just spamming swordsman, okay. Okay. You definitely need the Revolutionary Idea. Let's see what we can do here. I mean, we get air forces. That alone is a lot of strength. Can go for this. Don't need to elect Marlene yet. Play this. Increase population again. Then when the freedom of movement comes out, we can put the theology onto opera. Get enough happy face from Marlene. And then we are still threatening a little bit. If we get patriotism, if we get a military theory, is gonna be hard. We go up to 15 culture. We have to force a war, maybe. Because of spaceflight. Build a tank. Now we're afraid of it. What can this even be? Nothing. All strength events are out, so independence declaration, but Wealthy Territory is not the worst one. Best State. Isn't Best State gonna be good? It's at 14. That's so expensive. I don't think we have the resource for that. We can't just spam operas. I think I really need the Revolutionary Idea. Can go for Air Force, then threaten him like that. I think this is fine. I don't think I need to build a tank. A bit of population, that can be good. I guess it isn't. Because of vast? Oh, I guess, and because of refugees and immigration. Okay, he opens freedom of movement, alright. Okay. Patriotism might be important. If you can't force a war, deny him the space flight, it would be nice. I mean, he does have military buildup, that's a problem. But only 3 military actions. But 2 air forces aren't too bad. I mean, we could put a mechanized agriculture somewhere, build an extra tank with that, maybe. We don't need the food production anymore. We didn't draw anything nice with that. Okay, getting close from crow sports. Okay, 28. Four cards left. So if we don't take any cards, but then we don't get the patriotism, I mean, we're gonna end. He doesn't get the space flight. And don't think there can be a war if we prolong the game, because we can't grab the Air Force when we end the age. There's no way we can, yeah. Immigration. I mean, what is this? Nothing. Yeah, it's also good to know what's coming there, right? Relations probably not that great. Realization of science, okay. Another good thing for him. From theology onto opera. Or do we take from mechanized agriculture onto opera? Still service can be good. More temple. And next time we're gonna build one journalism. We can't really do much else. I mean, we don't need patriotism really, do we? Is he gonna... I don't think he's gonna play strength. And it's gonna be quite close on the culture. We produce more, he doesn't finish this. I mean, we might have a chance here. I might get it, true. Is the extra temple worth it? If we get it, or maybe there could also be competition where it's good for. Extra resources are nice. The one culture shouldn't matter. One culture, it's very unlikely that that will matter too much. Oh, that's good. A bit of culture is good. Yeah. So super close, 120 to 117. This has been a very close game. This whole game. We have the same civil and military actions. We both have happy faces, both one colony. I mean, he has a lot more wonders than us. But culture is super close. We have more production. He has more impacts in there. I mean, if he has science and I don't know what else is good, wonders, for example, that would be bad. But we get culture now. I mean, Military Theory last card, yeah. I mean, I might still go for that, I don't know. We have 7 science, that is a little bit unfortunate. Maybe we should have built in journalism instead to have 8 science at least. We could have gone for satellites or computers. Immigration doesn't do anything. He has 3 impacts in now. So 6 food, so yeah, the rest of the stuff that we have is not been perfect. 6 food, 7 science. We had one more food and 1 more science, it would be better for some impacts. Population, yeah, still can't play. I mean, we can only play the input of culture. You thought 3 culture wouldn't matter? Yeah. Sometimes, especially in a game this close, it can come down to the last 1 or 2 culture, but it's not like we wasted 1 culture. We took the patriotism, and that can help with impacts. I mean, we have a lot of civil action. We can do a lot of stuff next turn. Refugees could be game deciding. Yeah, definitely. Man, they were a huge swing. Extra population for him. No population for us. Him getting the culture, us losing. Refugees a big swing. Hey, what's happening? Are we winning games today? Well, this is the first game, so we're gonna find out. You can find out together with us if we're gonna win. It's close. It's 123 to 117 culture. We have more production. He can't finish his wonder. So maybe. Good part is he also can't use his military build-up. I mean, he could. Nah, he can't. He doesn't have the military actions. I mean, maybe. If he grabs military theory, copies another tactic, he loses... Oh, he only loses 4 strength, right. He only has the legion, so it's pretty hard for him to... Yeah, he can't get weaker than us to use the military build-up. I mean, there might definitely still be competition, but he doesn't have the best competition. Only 1 pro sports. He might build another, and then some swordsmen. Yeah, exciting finish. Let's see. Let's find out. I mean, he could also go for the Nobel Prize. No, it doesn't go for Nobel Prize. Goes for satellites. Oh, he does. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Balance, big swing. Is it? I mean, his lowest is 6, our lowest is 5. That's not a big swing, right? Emperor Wonders. Ooh, that's a big one. Let's see what we can do. He did go for strength. We definitely built this, I think. I mean, only researched that for the... I mean, why did he research Air Force instead of military theory? So it's not variety, it's not progress, it's none of that. I mean, why else would he go for the Air Force instead of military theory? Can destroy this, can go for patriotism. Input of tech, yeah, input of tech, but military theory is equally as good for input of tech. There's not a single impact where it's better to develop air forces instead of military theory. Right? There's not a single impact where it's better to have the air force research and not build instead of the military theory. And there's a lot where military theory is better. Prepare for harmony. Yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, definitely a GG. Let's also give him a well played, and then we have to do some calculating. We can destroy these, they only give 1 culture. Could try to get stronger and be good for competition. This is 2 culture guaranteed, so it's better than letting the theology stand. And this is also good for harmony. I mean, his harmony is good as well, so with this we go equal. To max happiness, yes he did, but that might just be for Mandela. And that's our problem, that yeah, we go down 2 unhappy faces. Looks good. Well, the only thing it doesn't look good for is input of happy faces or happiness. Velocity, but that's bad for harmony. That's bad for industry. Yeah, and also harmony. I think for harmony it's good to do this. I'm not sure about building the cannons, but that's also good for harmony. I mean, in general, it's gonna be quite hard to win. I don't think we win this, sadly. But we're gonna find out. Reserves for food? But why? So we ignore strength? I mean, he probably didn't go for strength. Yeah, he didn't go for strength. There's no strength. Because then he would have gone for military theory. So you could also just build warriors instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this might be the best play. It's not strength, so don't need to be stronger. We have good harmony. But this is bad for competition. So complicated. Or 1 knight instead of warrior. Oh yeah, 2 knights. Right, it's not even that bad for... Let's just go for this. Stop torturing him, show him what we've got. Yeah, if it's strength, then he really bamboozled us. So close. Happiness. It was happiness, so the last move was correct. 16 to 16. Harmony. Oh, I think we win. I think we win. Because there's culture, we overtake, and then there's industry. Yeah, if we hadn't... Whew. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. 3 difference, yeah. If we had not gone for the food, then we would have... Yeah, if we didn't get the extra happy faces, then we wouldn't have won. So thank you guys. This is partially your win. What a nice game. Yeah, nice, very nice game. He also played really well. This was an awesome game. Look how close the culture was this whole time. And that is true for most other things as well. Strength was relatively... I mean, we were quite weaker in the beginning. But yeah. Especially culture is just such a close race. Very nice game indeed. Very nice game. Yeah, the harmony was... Yeah, that was a big one. Imagine I opened that instead of the wonders first. And that would have been very good for him. Well, a lot of things to consider. I mean, he definitely should have developed the military theory instead of the air forces. And then we might have played differently for strength and other stuff. But yeah. So we gain no puntos, but some nice rank. Because we complete the match and go up to silver H3. Yes, silver H3. Very nice, very nice.